Hello students, today we are going to discuss about our chapter number 2, the sectors of the Indian economy. In this chapter simply we will discuss about the different classification of the sectors of the Indian economy on the basis of the different things, on the basis of the activities, on the basis of the terms of employment, on the basis of the facility available. So simply in the introduction of the chapter I will just tell you about the first of the classification of the Indian economy, sectors of Indian economy on the basis of the economic activities conducted in each sector. So simply as per this first one topic, sectors of economic activities, we can see these pictures very well, and we can see very well that the people are engaged in the different kinds of economic activities. First one picture, a postman is giving some parcel to the person. In the second one picture, the construction of bricks are going on. In third one picture, the one of the coolie is there who is just providing the luggage from one place to another place. In fourth one picture, we can see one of the women selling clothes to the another one. And in fifth one picture, we can see that the people are engaged in generating the cotton from the nature, from the land. So all these things we can say, some of the people are engaged in producing goods, some of the people are engaged in producing services, and no doubt these kinds of activities always happened around us. So now the question arises, how we can understand it, how we can understand it, that the which person is included in which kind of activity, or which person is providing which kind of services. So generally, in order to understand it, these activities are classified into the different groups, and these groups are also called sectors. And there can be the so many ways with the help of which we can classify the different groups. Depends upon the purpose, and the one person who is just considered that which one is the important criteria in order to classify the activities. So simply here initially we will just understand the concept of the three sectors, which is mainly classified on the basis of the economic activities undertaken every sector. The first one is the primary sector, second one is the secondary sector, and third one is the tertiary sector. Primary sector is also known as agriculture and related sector, secondary sector is also known as industrial sector, and tertiary sector is also known as service sector. Here simply first one, there are so many activities which are mainly done with the help of directly the natural resources. All the activities which are mainly undertaken with the help of directly from the nature, that is known as the primary sector. All the activities which comes under the head of the activities related to the extraction of natural resources and generation of the reproduction of the plants and the animals, that is mainly related to the primary activities. For example, the cultivation of cotton, the growth of the cotton plant, we just we entirely depend upon the nature, rainfall, sunshine, climate, and the product of this activity is a cotton is a natural product. As like same in the case of the dairy, we are also depend upon the biological process of animals and the availability of fodder. So the product here, milk is also a natural product. On the opposite side, one more example is there, minerals and ores. Minerals and ores are also natural products. We can produce it by exploiting the natural resources. So at conclusion we can say all the activities which is mainly related to the nature, that is known as the primary sector. Why it is known as the primary? Because of this is the first one thing which made the base for the another one activities also. Because of most of the natural products we get from the agriculture, dairy, fishing, forestry, this sector is also called as agriculture and related sector. Now the second one sector, that is the secondary sector, which covers activities in which mainly the raw material is converted into the finished products through a proper production process. By the way of the manufacturing, it is mainly related to the industrial activity. It is the second step after the primary. So that's why it is also known as the secondary sector. in which the product is not produced by the nature, but it is converted by the human being into the another finished products, and the raw material is mainly provided by the nature. Some process of manufacturing is required here, and that can be done anywhere, maybe in the factory, in workshop, at home. Like if you want to prepare the cotton fiber from the plant, we spin yarn and weave clothes using sugar cane. Another example, if you can use the sugar cane as a raw material, we make sugar or wood. We convert the earth, soil into the bricks and use bricks to make the houses and buildings. So this sector is mainly related to the different kinds of industry. That's why it is also known as industrial sector. Now the third one, after the primary and secondary sector, there is a third category which is known as the tertiary sector, and no doubt it is different from the both of the primary and the secondary sector. Now question arises, which kind of activities are there? These are the activities which helps in the development of the primary and secondary sector, which mainly helps in the smooth survival of the activities of primary as well as secondary sector activities. And these activities, we cannot say that they are producing any kind of goods. They are only providing the facilities, they are only providing the services. Like example, in order to produce the primary and secondary sector, we just require the transportation of material by trucks, trains, and sale of in the wholesale and retail market, as well as there is also a requirement to store these products in the godowns. We just also have to talk on the over the telephone, sending letters, money borrow karna, in order to help the production and trade. So transportation, storage, communication, banking, trade, so many are the examples of the tertiary activities. These activities generate only services rather than producing goods. So that's why it is also called service sector. And service sector also includes some another kinds of services which do not help in that production of goods directly, but indirectly it facilitates the production of goods. Like we can say the teachers, doctors, personal services, we can say washerman, barber, cobbler, lawyers, administrative accountants are there. So new kinds of services are also emerged here, IT based, like internet, ATM booths, call centers, software companies. All these are also important in order to smooth survival of the primary as well as the secondary sector. So on the basis of the economic activities, our Indian economy can be classified into three sectors: primary sector, which is also known as agriculture and related sector; secondary sector, which is also known as industrial sector; service sector, tertiary sector, which is also known as service sector.